to the north and the west. And we come to a point, the first temple period, where there are a lot of people who are now living outside of the protection of the city walls. And this is a problem because we have these pesky Assyrians to the north who are making their way south. And the king here at that time, probably most likely Hezekiah, takes two things to protect the city. One of them is he diverts the water source through a tunnel into a pool that's protected. If anyone's ever walked through Hezekiah's water tunnel, that's that. The other thing is this wall. So the archaeologists call it the broad wall because they're very creative, because it's a wall that's broad. So we have the broad wall. So they find this and they realize more or less they know it's from more or less that century, 8th century BCE, but they don't know exactly. And it's not until they are able to open their Bibles and read a passage from Isaiah that they're able to date this to Hezekiah's time and Isaiah's time, and also to understand what Isaiah was writing about. They were like, what is Isaiah talking about? Isaiah is criticizing Hezekiah. Isaiah is the prophet at the time of King Hezekiah. He's criticizing him for his policy of eminent domain. And he says, who do you think you are that you build your big broad wall in the basement of people's homes? What are you doing? You know, like you couldn't divert it or something? They were like, what is he talking about? If you look down below, you can see the wall, and then you see the 2 rooms or the 3 rooms there that are bisected by the wall. Those are the homes that Isaiah was referring to in his writing, and it really just goes to show how you need both the Bible and the archaeological findings to get a complete picture. You can't do one without the other. They sort of complete each other. Yeah, those are rooms. Those are rooms of what was a home.